Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me for Freecell Games 418, 419 and 420. For instructions on how to play Freecell, please have a look at the description of this video. This video on how I do it is basically explaining what I do and see to solve Sudoku puzzles. Alright, let's go. I hope you enjoy. Alright, queen onto the jack here. I'll put this 10 up. 10 across, 9 across, now got 2 8. I'm going to start with this 7 to see what that does for me. Put this 3 diamonds to here. I still haven't made a decision about the 8s, but I'm leaning towards this 8 here because that actually gets me a 2 diamonds up. Okay, so jack, 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 8, 6, 6 can come across to here. That gets me that there. I can bring that 10 down, 9 across. Put the 3 diamonds up because I get the 3 of hearts across to there. 8 across to there. Okay, and red 7 across to there. Can put this jack over here for the moment. Red 7. King, queen, got the 4 of spades there. The 6 comes across to here. I'm taking a few liberties here and I'm not sure that was the right thing to do, so black 7 across to here. Alright, so if I put those up I get that there. Where is the ace of clubs? So the 2 of clubs is here. So if I put that 4 there, I can put the 6, the 2 would go onto here, the king onto the queen, so that won't work. Got a little bit aggressive here and it's cost me. I'm going to put this 8 up here, 7 here, 3 of spades, so if I put the 3 of spades up, I get the 6, the 10, the 9, not going to get me across enough. Sometimes we regret our decisions. Put that there. Where's the red jack? So the red jack's there, that's not going to come out in a hurry. Black 3, 10, put the king up, 4, 5 there, that's not going to work. 3 of spades, 9, 7, 10, 4, 6. I like rushing through things and then trying to solve the problem, but this one might be too much for me. Or 6. One's too many there. So what can I do to help me there? Where's the 4 of diamonds? The 4 of diamonds is there, so I've got that. 2 comes across to here. Put the 5 up. Yeah, we'll try this. 4 goes up, 5, 4, 5, 4 of diamonds up, 4 of hearts across. Okay, so that gets me a little bit of breathing room, I think. 6 comes across to here. Now that red 5 can be there, so that's not going to happen. 10, 9, 7. So if I put this 5 to here, I should be able to put this 8 across and put the 5 back to here. And then bring the 8 and 7 down. 3 of hearts across. 4 of clubs up. 6 across 2. Put the queen up because that'll get me the ace and 2 up. King, queen down. Okay. 8, 8, 8. 5 across. I'm going to do that because I'm going to take the 3 of clubs up. That's taken me more up than I thought it would. 10, 9, jack. Okay, 9, queen, 9. Red 8 comes across here. Now that jack should go across, but it doesn't. 3, 3, 3. And that's puzzle 418 done. That was a bit close. Took a little bit too much there in that one. But anyway, let's do 419. Play. Okay, so what we've got an 8 here. Got a 10 here, so I'm going to put the 10 across to here. That gets me a 9. I'm going to put this up to here. Get this 3 across to here. And let's see what else we got. Got the 9 there, 8. Got a red 5 there, which I can't get rid of, but I'll get rid of the black 4. Where's the black queen? So no. 4, 2 of hearts, 2 of clubs. 4 goes to their king. And so if I put these 2 up, I get the queen across to here and the jack across. That gets me the 7 across to there. 7. Not convinced. 6, 5, 10. 4 goes to there. 4 of diamonds goes up. Get to ace of clubs, 6. No good. Gee, it didn't take me long to make a mess of this, did it? Alright, so king, king, 3 of spades. I'll put all those up. Not helpful, because that gets me the 9, and then, because that's clubs. Where's the ace of spades? Ace of spades is in this one, so what do? Put those 2 up. 8. We will do this one. 8. 5 goes up. 9. Ace of spades. Queen comes across. Alright. Sometimes I am aggressive, and so if I bring this 5 down and get this 4 across, queen, 8 across to there. I should have probably done this other 8 over here, but I've elected not to. If I put these 2 up, 7, then you can get the 7 and 6 across. Get this 5 across and the 5 and the 4 down. Alright. 8 up, jack across. Red 10. No red 10, so that's not going to happen. I then have the ace of diamonds. I'm going to put this king up for the moment. Put the 3 of spades up. Gets me that. And I'll bring this down to bring that to there. Alright, so black 9 there. Can't get there in a hurry because there's nothing there that gets me to the numbers that I want. 5 of spades, that'll get me there. 3, 3, 2, 2, and 3. 6 across to there, 5 down, 5 across, 5 up, and that gets me the 2 of hearts up. Alright, if I bring this king down, I can get this queen across. Put the king up there, get that 8 across to there. Okay, so 8 comes across to there, 7, 7, 8 to there, 9. 2 of diamonds can't go up, of course, why would you? I can bring this 8 of clubs across, which gets me the 2 of diamonds. Put the 5 of diamonds up, just to get that out of the way, and put the 6 across to there. Alright, so 3 of hearts would be handy, which is in this column here. So technically I should be able to move this 9, 7 across to there, jack across, and that is puzzle 419 done. A little slow, but done. And we're up to 420. So these ones have been a challenge, it's been good. Play. Okay, might go a little bit more careful with this because I haven't been. I'm going to put this 6 on the 7 there, queen across, jack across, 5 onto there. Going to bring this 2 across to here and the 10. Alright, so if I put, I'm going to put the 5 across to there and then get the 2 of hearts up. Alright, so what does that get me? Got that there, got that there. I'm going to put this 8 up here for the moment, because that's going to get me the 4 across to here, 3 across to here. It's 9, 8. Which should get me this 6. So if I put this 5 across, which it doesn't, 7, 5 to there, and that to there, I can get this 4 across to here, 6 across to here, 8, 7 across to there. Queen, Queen, Jack, and then I can put this Jack and 10 there, 10 comes across to here, and I now have the 4 of diamonds. A bit of a problem, but I put that up there, it gets me the 9 and the 8 across. Okay, so this column here would be handy, but there's a lot of work. Oh, I can get that to there. Should be able to move that 10, but I can't. So 9, 10, 8. Bring the 6 down to here. King, Queen, 8, 2, 5, 4. Let's bring the 6 across. 3 of clubs across, 2 of diamonds down, 3 of spades up. Let's put the 10 across to there, and that goes to there. Get the 7 to there, 9 to there, Queen, and then 9 back to there. And put this 6 over to here. Probably not the right move, but I can move that 9. Move this King, 9 to here. 4 of clubs over to there, 8 across, and that did not get me everything. I still got an 8 in this column. I thought it might. Silly, silly me. 6, so 5 goes to there, 9 goes to there. Let's bring the King down for fun. Queen and 7. And that is puzzle 420 done. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you enjoyed puzzles 418, 419 and 420. Found them all the challenges, which is good. Until next time, bye for now.